Okay, good afternoon. 2.5 is our topic today. We just learned linear equations or line equations. And we are going to further look at what other type of formulas or forms line equations can attain and what are the applications in real world of these lines, straight lines, okay? So far we learned about two line equations. Standard form means x and y together set into a number. This is standard. The second form yesterday we learned was slope intercept, which is like y equals minus 2x plus 5. Minus 2 is slope, 5 is the y-intercept, y-coordinate of the y-intercept. Okay, this one is point slope. So most people confuse these two. It's slope, intercept. It uses slope together with y-intercept, but this one is, again, the slope is used, however, any random point is used as well. Any random point, not necessarily intercept point. This is any random point. So this is the third type. I will call this the third form of line equations. What does it look like? It's y and x, the variables here. Again, most people confuse these y1, x1, and m. These will be numbers. Number. Both x1, y1, and m have to be found from the expression, from the statement of the question. Only thing will be remaining in this equation will be x and y. So pretty much this, your task in the first question and the next one is find three numbers and put them back in. That's it. Your life is so easy. You think, okay? Yeah, there may be a couple of challenges though. Those three numbers can be a little bit harder to find sometimes, okay? Not in the first one though. So, let's read the question. Use point slope formula. So first thing you're gonna do is from your cheat sheet, get this formula on the side. So I'm getting it right here. Y minus y1 equals m x minus x1. Okay, I'm using that to write the equation of the line. So if I need to write the equation of the lines, that means I need to find y1, x1, and m. Okay, so what are you giving me? They are giving me two coordinates of a point with two coordinates, 2 and 5. Okay, I have two numbers in my hand and a slope. There you go, I have three numbers in my hand. All I need to do is substitute back in place. So this is a really easy one. I mean, everything is being supplied, spoon-fed to you. You all you need to do is open your mouth, okay? And you chew it, eat it, okay? Or spit it out. It doesn't taste well. All right. So question is, which one is x1, which one is y1, and which one is m? Of course, this is m. I mean, there's no question about that, right? It says m is that. Okay, that's 4. M is 4. What is x1 then? What? 2. That's good. Because most of the people think the first number you see here must be put in the first thing you see. They put 2 in y1. No. This is x1 in the formula, and that's y1. So 2 goes into here, and 5 goes in there. Okay, I think we're done with the first part. All right, hold on. No, we're not. That's tricky. They are tricking us. because they want the line equation in slope-intercept form. Wow, that's sneaky. I didn't expect that. I thought it was just a piece of cake, but no. You see how they changed the words? I was thinking I was going to enter that equation right here. No. The equation I found here is what form? Point slope. This is point slope form. They want us to change it to this slope intercept. What is significant about slope intercept other than the title change? I mean, what do you need to achieve so that I can call this slope intercept? There's one goal we need to make. Simplify and get somebody all by itself. What? Why? If you simplify this, open parentheses, add numbers, and get y all alone, you're done. The result you got is point slope intercept form. So all I need is multiply this stuff out first, so I can see what's coming from there. 4x minus 8. And I will also add this 5 to both sides. Right? So I can get rid of this minus 5, correct? So there is another 5 coming to the very end. And I think we're done now. What is minus 8 plus 5? Minus 3. Now this is slope intercept form. Slope is formed for y-intercept is 0, -3. Okay, that's what you wanted. Okay. Y equals 4x. What was it? Plus 3?
Minus.
All right. Questions? Number 2. Pretty much the same thing, except what is the difference? In this question, you were supplied with slope and point directly. What is missing on this one? What? Slope. Do you see slope is this? So M is that? No. I have 1 point. I need exactly 1 point to write that point slope form. But instead of 1 point, they gave me 2 points. I don't know why they gave me another one. I don't need it. But this time M is missing, slope is missing. So I bet that extra point will be used to compute slope then. I need 3 numbers again. A point, 2 coordinates, and a slope. And slope is not given. Your first task is to find that. All right. Let's see who remembers that formula from yesterday. You can compute slope if you know 2 points on the line. That formula was y2 minus y1, and then x2 minus x1. What are y2? What is y2? Which one is y2? Y stands for the second coordinate, okay, but I have 2. Which one is y2? Is this y2? Doesn't matter, just call one of them. Since this is coming after the first one, second point, I will call this y2. And I will make here minus 3. Minus y1 is, if that's y2, this is y1 now. That's minus 4 over x2. If I call this y2, you don't have a choice. This is x2 now. You can't flip the order. That's minus 5, and x1 is 3. And we get 7 over -8, right? Minus 7? No. That's wrong. That's 1. Correct? Because this is plus 1, plus 4, take away 3, 1. Okay, you have a negative slope, that's fine. Now I think we have everything we need. Can we make our solution? Alright, tell me what is y1? Or hold on, what is slope first? Slope is, first thing is -1 over 8. That's okay. How about x1 and y1? Now you have 2 points to choose. Which one you want to call, which one you want to use it in this formula? Which one? This one? This second one? Or first one? How many of you guys would use first one? How many of you guys choose second one? How many of you guys just quit? Don't answer it. Either way is fine. You can use any one of these. Because this formula doesn't specify which forward or backward point, it just says give me 1 point on the line, and I know both points are on the line. You can go with either one. I will go with 3 minus 4 because they are smaller. I like smaller numbers. So 3 goes into here, and -4 goes in there. Okay? Everything fine? What's wrong?
Is it add 4?
Yeah, because this is not just 4. y1 is -4. So I should be using another negative here, and they will combine into positive. That's a small detail, but important one that can change the whole game, okay? Now, let's add up things. Y plus 4. If you don't mind, I'm going to distribute this. Why? Because they want, again, guess what? They want it in slope-intercept form. They're not happy with this form. We will just distribute this. -3 times -1 over 8 is positive 3/8. Good. You're one step away from the final result, which is, what do you need to do? Subtract 4 and add it into this side. Hence, we get y equals -1/8 x. 3/8 minus 4 is, that's a hard math. How do I subtract a fraction and a whole number? Well, 8 minus 4 is 4, right? How do you subtract them? Without a calculator? Yeah, they won't until we set these denominators the same. 8 and 1 can be set if you multiply the second one by 8 on both sides. Now we have 3 minus 4 times 8, 32. Common denominator, 8 match, so we can take it into common denominator, which yields minus 29 over 8. Correct? Are they reducing? Can you reduce that? 29 is a prime, it won't. So that's it. That's what you're going to use here. All right. Perfect. Any questions before we go into next one? Are we good? Okay, so far it should be smooth sailing. You should have seen these, remembering it somehow from your past, but it's getting new data here. So we need to learn a couple more tricks before that. Now, parallel and perpendicular lines. When I give you a pair of lines, they may be parallel to each other. I mean, they point the same direction pretty much. They point the same direction, like northeast. okay? We call them parallel if their slopes match. So from now, when I call parallel lines, or in a question you see the word parallel, immediately recall that their slopes match, same slopes. Same slope equal parallel, okay? What is perpendicular mean? They meet each other, cross each other at right angle. This is called perpendicular, right angle. They form a right angle between them. However, their slopes are no longer the same. What relation do we have between them though? You flip, do you see 5/3 here? Flip it and take opposite side, you get the other one. What happens if you flip 5/3? It becomes 3/5. Take opposite of negative, positive 3/5, the other one. Or work from this side. Flip 3/5, it's 5/3, right? And take negative of 5/3, negative 5/3. Okay? So in the next question coming up, after this one, when you see perpendicular, you don't care about the shape. You always care about the slopes. You will flip the given slope to get the slope of the other one, okay? And take negative. Take opposite of the given and flip the given slope. Opposite, flip, that's it. That's what it means perpendicular. Parallel means don't touch anything. Just take as it's given. They match. Alright? And we will still use those three forms: point slope form, slope intercept form, and standard forms. Past knowledge together with these two are gonna make up our new set of questions. Alright. Number 3. Read it, please. Read it and try to understand, make sense of it. Are you ready? Okay, let's describe what's going on a picture. There are two lines here. First one is, I'm just making this up. There is one line here, let's say. This is my first line. What do I know about it? There is a point given on it. Its coordinates is -1, -5, -1. Where is -5, -1? I don't know, anywhere on the line. I don't care where it is. It can be pointing here, there. But let's make it somewhere. And I call it right here. -5, -1. Okay. This line, however, is parallel to, okay. When you read this word, you must be alert. You must hop, okay? You must stand up. Oh my God, parallel, the key word. Okay? You remember what I said about parallel means equal slopes. Anyways, let's skip this now. It's parallel to another line somewhere far down or above. I don't know where, but there is a second line. Let's make it that one too. Let's call it here. But they must be pointing same direction. Don't make it like this. They're not parallel. They must be pointing same direction. Okay, this is fair enough. Almost. Do we know anything else anything about this line? Only the equation. Actually, that's a lot. That's more than enough. Because if you give me an equation, I can get the slope. I can get thousands of points on it. So given equation is a perfect source of information. So great, you give me an equation. Thank you. This is the equation. What is the question then? Write the equation of a line. Which one? Which one you don't know the equation? You know this one. You don't know this one. equation is unknown. You're looking for this equation in slope intercept form and then in standard form, in two forms. You're going to supply the answer. The only thing I note about this equation is a point and they are parallel. These two are parallel. Got it? Is the question clear? I transferred everything I know into pictures, so we can go down. We don't even need the statement anymore. Here, this is the situation. Except, what was required again? I need slope, intercept, and standard forms. I will start with slope intercept. Does anyone remember slope intercept form in general? What was it? Yeah, it's y equals mx plus b. This one. So we're done. Let's put it in the box. Right? Are we done? You're not done until you left with x and y only. So you need to answer two missing pieces in this puzzle, m and b. Okay, do I know any of them? We don't know any of them. You said, who said slope? I don't see slope, but we can figure it out. We don't know, but we can figure it out. What did I say? If something is parallel, these two share the same slope. Whatever the slope this one is, slope of this guy is the same. So can you get the slope of this? There is an easy way, there is a long way. Long way is get 2 points on this line, 2 points by substituting x and y. Make a table, substitute in x and find out y. Get 2 points and then compute slope, long, boring. And what is the fast way? Why do you want to subtract 3x? Yeah, this is in standard form, but when you subtract 3x from both sides, it turns into y is isolated. Y is isolated now. Minus 3x is here and positive 6 there. It turns into slope intercept form. So I can read without any effort. I can directly read the slope. This is slope. Minus 3. That's it. You don't even need to take ratio of 2, y2, y1, x2, x1. You will get the same thing. So the slope of this guy is minus 3 as well. Okay? All right. I found out this one. But I think I made the wrong choice. Can you get, how do you get y-intercept here? Yeah. I didn't make a wrong choice because there is a point given. I can plug it in here and solve for b and we will be all done, right? Look. A point on the line means when you use them in x and y, they must satisfy the equation. And this way, I know for a, I know x, I know y, I can solve for b. So let's do this. Minus 5 equals minus 3x, no, not x anymore, minus 3 times minus 1, right? Plus b, but isn't this plus 3 when you multiply out? Minus 3 times minus 1. And subtract 3 to the other side. B is, when you subtract 3 from both sides, minus 3. Minus 3b is? This is not negative 5? Yeah, I was testing you guys. Good catch. Okay. Yeah, this is supposed to be that way. Alright, I'm glad you caught it earlier. And this is going that way, right? X is this guy, minus 5. Perfect. Alright, I need razor. What's this thing in my hand? I need this gun, that gun. Okay, that's minus 5 now, and this is only minus 1. And this makes positive 15, right? Now subtract minus 15. Put minus 15 to both sides. Our B changed quite a bit then, which is negative 16. Any more mistakes? Okay, what's the complete picture now? This is my final answer. Slope intercept form of the missing equation is y equals, we already figured out this is minus 3 from earlier, and b is found to be 16, minus 16. All right, let's test. All right, this equation of line can be written in slope-intercept form, can be? Yes, it can. We did it, right? Well, then this raises another question. When an equation of line cannot be written in slope-intercept form then? When can you end up with a line equation which has no slope? What kind of lines do that? Horizontal ones are okay. It's the other one, vertical ones. Why? Horizontal ones actually are like this. Y equals, this is horizontal line, y equals 5. You may say, where is mx plus b then? Here is mx plus b. Where is m? 0, that's why it disappears and you have y equals 5. So horizontal lines can be put in slope-intercept form. Slope is just 0, it disappears. But the vertical lines, this one is a vertical line. Where is your y? You need to have a y, right? Y equals mxp, you cannot make it up. Those lines cannot be made, okay? So this one is safe. This can be done because we found it already. Okay, and that was y equals negative 3x minus 16. All right, how about the standard form they're asking now? How do we get standard form? What's the meaning of standard? Here's standard on the corner. What do you see? X and Y are together on the left side. That's what standard means. Bring X and Y to the same side on the left. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. Not there, here. Bring Y is already on the left. Bring X to the left by doing what? Adding 3X to both sides. Okay, can I speed up from this moment on? And, okay, by the way, this is canceling. This is final result. But you guys are already in college algebra. Do I always need to show this work? From now on, this is what I'm gonna do. This is minus 3x. If you need to send somebody to the other side, all you need to do is what? You don't need to add opposite anymore. All you need to do is, if you want this minus 3x on the left side, what?
Drop the negative and just move it over.
Yeah, just flip this sign to opposite. So it's positive 3x. When it travels to other side, it changes sign. Okay? Look at what happened, plus 3x. But how is it happening? The background, actually, you're adding both sides to opposites. That's why it's flipping sign. But I just want to move quickly. All right, that's why. Okay, that's it. That's all you gotta do. Just move y and 3x together. Was it minus 16? Yes, it's still minus 16. All right. Ready for the next question? What is the key? Please read it. What is the keyword? That's what I'm gonna ask. What particular knowledge this question is testing? Perpendicular. What was the earlier one? Parallel. So I bet you're gonna flip one slope and take opposite value, right? Somewhere. So read it and try to solve it on your own for a minute. Wow, ugly numbers though. Why would you give me 1.5 and 3.8? What's wrong with 1 and 3, right? Start sketching some stuff. So I see the word perpendicular. I just made two perpendicular lines. Do I know the equation of either one? Yes, we do. We did. One of them has equation 5x minus 4 minus y. You know what? If you need to pick one form out of three line equation forms, standard, point, slope, slope, intercept, right? There are three forms. Which one is most useful? Point, no, slope, intercept, right? Why? Because you can read the intercept and slope in 1 second. The other two are useless. Standard form and point slope is useless. Does this look like a useful one? I don't know what this is. It's not standard, it's not something else. But I want to bring this to which form? Point slope, no, slope intercept form. In other words, what do I need to do for that? To get slope intercept, you need to get y by itself. Okay? Once a line equation given, please turn it to y alone so you can read slope and intercepts. Because we are going to need that slope soon. So I will take that equation given, 5x equals minus 4 minus y. And I need to get this y by itself. Can I just flip y to the other side? Because I like y's on the left side. And we don't like 5x on that side. I'm going to flip it in this side. Do you like minus 4 on the right? Yes, we do. We want only y on the left, remember? So, what happens to minus y when you take it to the other side? Positive y or only y. And this guy moved out here. Or technically I like it here. Before the number, right? So we like x's before the numbers, perfect. So I will bring it here, 5x. And then this guy already stays right here. Okay? Yeah, thank you. This was intentional this time. Come on, I'm not that stupid. Right? Okay, maybe. Alright, minus 5x minus 4. That is in useful form now. This is called slope intercept. We love this form because I now know the slope and intercept. I don't care about intercept. I just need the slope. Why? Because this second one of these lines is this guy. Let's call this 5x minus equals minus 4 minus y. And now you know its slope. What is the slope of this guy? Once you convert it to this, its slope is negative 5. And this is asked. Asked in slope intercept form and standard form, etc. But whatever form they are is asked here, we definitely need to get its slope. What is its slope? 5, right? I will just take this minus 5 and put it here. That's the trick we did last time, right? Is that correct? Not another this time, because they are not parallel anymore. These are perpendicular. So what's the trick with perpendicular ones? You take one slope and just take opposite. Is that enough? Just take opposite? No. We need to flip them, right? Flip. How can I flip a whole number? I wish it was a fraction I can flip it. It's not. Yeah, you can make any whole number into fraction whenever you wish. Just put one under, now flip it. This guy is 1/5. Here you go. Positive 1/5 is the slope you've been looking for. Alright, I think I need more information to write slope intercept form. I need at least 1 point, right? So I can find B. I know the slope. Now I got it. But to get the intercept, that's B, mx plus b, I need to know x, y, and m. And in other words, I need to know a point which is right here given. 1.5 comma 3.8. Perfect. Now let's start solving for B. Again, slope intercept form is mx plus b. All I know so far is m. This is known. 1/5 is this guy. To find out b, first I need to substitute x and b, which is these two, and solve for b. And now we will all be done, right? Y is 3.8, 1/5 times x, 1.5 plus b. Alright, what happens if you divide 1.5 by 5? 0.3, because 3 times 5 is 15, right? Come on. Now to get b, I need to subtract 0.3 from both sides. Subtract, I promise not to do this, but I do it anyways. 0.3 canceling now, and total is 2.5 is RB. 3.5. My 3 sometimes looks a lot like 2. It's actually 3. Okay? Are we done? Let's write up again. Y equals mx plus b is how we started. Again, we first found m by using perpendicularity. We found m, which is 1/5. And then we used the point to solve for b, and we found it. let's put it back, 3.5. All done, right? For slope intercept, this is slope intercept.